Joining us today on Sound Radio, Maria. I'm going to get your name wrong here, aren't I? Rubia. Is that right?
Yeah, well done. You said it.
Good start. How are you? All right.
Yeah, sorry about the croaky voice. I got a bit of a sore throat today and swollen glands and a cough, but it's not COVID. Don't worry, you won't catch it.
Right. So you haven't been singing, overdoing it with the singing then, have you?
No, I caught it from my little one, Bailey. He a couple of days ago, and he's all right now. So you know
Yeah.
what it's like. You catch everything from your children.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we've been there a long time ago for me, though. Thank goodness. Anyway, your song, I've got to say, your new song, Pieces of My Life, is on our
Yeah.
B list at the moment. So it's in rotation here at Sounds Radio. We're loving it. It's completely different for you. This a little bit different, is it?
Thank you so much. Yeah, the minute I heard it, I was sent it from the label, and I heard it. My eldest son Brandon, he said that is the best song you've been sent in years,
Yeah.
and I was, you're absolutely right. That's just a hit. That needs to be on a film track or an advert.
Yeah.
And and I said I've just got to go and record that like now this week. So I contacted them and I said, "Oh gosh, yeah, please, I'd love to record it." We went up there and we recorded that one and another one within 3 hours. It was
Wow.
just meant to be. Yeah, we did the ad libs, the harmonies. You know when something is just meant to be, like I said, it
Yeah.
was incredible, and it's so fitting as well with my life as well. So it was just perfect. I couldn't believe it. So I love that song so much.
Yeah. Don't you find, right? And I don't know whether you find this, Maria, but the best songs, and everybody I talk to, the best songs are sort of just like something that happened in maybe an hour or two, and they just formulate
Yeah,
themselves. And it's just
yeah,
like you say, meant to be.
yeah. So I will never. So I over the years I've been sent loads of tracks, but if I can't sing it live, I will not go into the studio and record it, because with my past tracks, I've been on stage and there's been like things that have gone wrong, the sound isn't working. And I
Yeah.
think it's really important to stay credible and real with the people in the audience. They don't want to hear you miming and then you can't sing. So if I can sing a track, I'll go into the studio and record it. And my mum and dad were like, "Oh, that's a bit high, that one. Maria, do you think you can sing that one?"
Typical parents, isn't it, eh?
Yeah, yeah, they got total faith in me. And I was like, "Yes, I can sing it. Yes, no problem at all." And then, yeah, I mean, it's a power ballad pop
Mm,
track.
yeah.
But when you turn that up in the car, it is really powerful, and it's quite emotional, to be honest, as well.
Yeah. Crazy Dogs are your record company, aren't they? Do they do all the production for that?
They're called Crazy Dog Records,
Yeah.
and yeah, very nice people there. I asked if I could sign non-exclusive with them because I'm actually now recording with a Grammy Award winning producer.
Right.
Ooh,
Ooh. Hey. Ooh.
we like that one. Yeah. So it's always better. I've learned from before. Again, it's always better not to be tied into to one label, and then you can branch out and do other things, and
Yeah.
that's working really well now.
Right. Because I mean, you've had quite a few hits as well, haven't you? You've had three belters in the charts in the top 10. I mean,
Yeah,
how long you been doing it now? It's about 2020, was it roughly when you came onto the scene big time?
yeah. So I was in uni in early 2000s, and then it was 2001, but I was modeling before that.
Right.
I was in scenes and stuff like that, and um yeah, I mean, the most important, I've been a mum. I think it's really important when you've got children to be around,
Mm,
and I'm not one to have my children in the public eye. I don't agree with that. That's not my
yeah.
thing. So I did radio work. Like I'm doing radio work now with the huge radio station in America, ABC, with
Yeah.
a guy called Aaron. He's just so lovely, and Americans, they're really professional,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
They're
I
just
know.
so yeah. So and then back to singing again, thanks to Fragma. I mean, they re-released Every Time You Need Me last year, and it got played on Love Island last year.
Yeah.
Um, that's what avalanched everything to start again, which I'm really, really grateful to Fragma. Thank you. I
Yeah,
do thank.
great. Thanks, Magma.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
thank you.
So, have you got a busy year planned ahead then? Obviously, you got your new song out and everything. So, are you going to go, are you going to be appearing at any festivals?
Yes, and I'm signing with a record company in Miami
Wow.
with this Grammy Award winning producer guy who's had loads of hits. And I'm also signing with one in the UK as well. Excuse me, my voice is going.
All right.
With sore throat. And so yeah, I mean it's really wonderful. We've got a film as well that we're doing in Canada.
Yeah.
It's like an anime film, which is really, really awesome. So we just wait and see. Then I will bring my boys with me because my little one, just Bailey, would just want to come to the recording studio.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, he does come to the radio stations with me, and he likes that. He likes to put the earphones on and
Yeah, it's
spin around
great.
the chair, the spinny chair. Yeah.
uh, you're setting the seeds there, aren't you? You're setting the seeds. You'll be wanting to be on the radio. My little lad, but he's not little anymore. He's 29. But when he was 7, I've got a
Oh,
photograph of him sitting in a radio studio, and that was it. He loves radio presenting now, and he does it big time. So yeah,
my God, that's so funny. Well, Bailey at the moment wants to be a DJ. So
Oh
I've got him
man.
little a system, little decks and stuff like
oh,
that.
brill.
Just whatever he wants to do. To be honest, he does have a really good voice.
Yeah,
He's really he's hitting high notes. But if he wants to be a doctor, lawyer, plumber, whatever he wants to be, he can be. It's his decision.
yeah, good. Yeah. Well, it's great. So, exciting times ahead, and obviously, when the family are growing up a bit, it gives you a bit more time to do stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean Bailey's only 8, so obviously, we've got to, I've got to make sure that he's catered for at all
Yeah,
times. So childcare and all that stuff, just the
yeah.
usual mummy stuff. But yeah, I mean, my mum and dad are really, really chuffed. So my mum had terminal cancer. She was diagnosed years ago. And she's now had the all clear. So,
Wow.
that's because it shows when somebody does diagnose you with terminal cancer, you
Yeah.
can actually backtrack that. So don't always take the doctor's words for it because it's not a death sentence. She's got the all clear, she's had her pep tax and it's all good. So
Oh,
she's really,
amazing.
yeah, she can't wait to come to festivals now and get
Oh,
dancing.
that's great. Well, lovely story that is. So yeah, so do the family always come along to when you're doing a gig if they can? I
Yeah,
mean, not always they can they? But
no, they love it. They
yeah,
love. Well, they're very musical anyway. I think that's why I'm musical because I was brought up in music, just like my boys have as well. So my mum and dad love to come to gigs and festivals. I even get them on stage. I think it's really important to stay grounded and
uh,
just normal, really.
yeah,
Because everybody can be famous nowadays with YouTube and TikTok. It's not a biggie.
yeah.
So yeah, it's just nice. And my mum actually, she likes being in front of the camera on telly.
Great. Is she going to be
She's-
another celebrity? I can see it. Has she got a YouTube channel set out?
no, they're not like that. But she does like a bit of, she poses at the end like, I'm like, Mum, what are you doing? But she said she can't get the song out of her head. She goes, pieces of my life. She goes, I'm
Brill.
trying to sleep, and the song is just going in my head, the lyrics, and I'm like, well, that's a good thing. That means that it's catchy. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we've got 7.4 million views on YouTube, and we've got 8.6 million downloads so far on
Fantastic.
Spotify with our fragment every time you need me 2022, and it's going up 100,000 views every single week. It's mad.
It's crazy. Yeah. We'll go even further now when the radio stations start playing it like we do. What we find, they usually take about 3 weeks after what we play it. I think they have a nosy and think, that's a good song. And then they stick it on the playlist. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
great, isn't it? Excellent. It's looking good then.
Yeah.
It's looking rosy. Life's good.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got a PR company that is they're the best power promotions. They've been going for 30 years, and mummy and daddy have paid for them to to promote the track. get
Yeah.
it out there. Because if you're not on TV, so if you're not with a big record company, then you're less on TV. And my socials got hacked last year. It was just
Yeah.
ridiculous. So we've had to start again from scratch with literally 0 followers and back up. And this PR company, Power Promotions, are phenomenal. So yeah, they said that the DJs are loving the track Pieces of My Life and they're downloading it as well. So that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brilliant. Well, it'll be in
yeah.
rotation, I would say. When they come on the B list here at Sand Radio, they're there for maybe 3 or 4 weeks at least, and then sometimes they leapfrog up to the A list, after a couple of weeks. We wait to
Yeah.
see what it's like, but not everybody's getting on the B list, so it's great. So that's a good sign, isn't it? Excellent. We spotted it straight away. I was really chuffed when we could say, "Oh, we get an interview with you as well, Maria," because I thought, "Wow!" Because I just think back to the Fragma songs as well that we've been playing over the years, and they're just real great songs, aren't they?
Yeah, thank you. I was really grateful with Fragma because they just had their #1, and I was really grateful for them to even have me in the studio. I was really nervous to just meet them, and then when we recorded it again, you see, it was like meant to be. We
Yeah,
recorded really quickly, and I put some little tweaks in there, little ad libs, little signature things of mine that I do, my foreign lyrics,
yeah.
and then I got back to the hotel. Mum and Dad rang me, and they were like, "Oh, gee, how'd you get on?" And I went, "I don't think I got it.
Oh,
I was too nervous." And they went,
yeah,
"That's okay." And then I got the phone call, and then that's it. It goes nuts. You've got the pop video the following week or the week after, and then literally you're signing autographs and getting recognised like a
wow,
month. So it was mad.
wow,
So, but good, and if you don't start loving yourself, you're literally, I was rubbing shoulders with Michael Jackson and Madonna and Jennifer Lopez
wow.
and performing at gigs with them. And I'm like, wow, like Elton John.
Yeah,
Not, but the A-listers are nice people. It's the Z-listers that a little bit cheeky. Cheeky.
I
They're the ones
agree.
that they're special.
Yeah, certainly, definitely so. When I'm interviewing people, I find the same thing, and it sometimes people are right up there and they think, I think, hang on a minute, we've not even started yet. And they think, look at me, I'm a big star.
No, record companies don't like that. Press don't like that. The Paps, they like Maria Rubia because I'm always, signing the last autograph. I'll wait outside and freezing cold in the rain and I'll
Yeah,
sign the last autograph, or I'll give them loads of water from the VIP area, whereas all the others are just lying taking selfies and loving
yeah,
themselves. And I've
yeah,
never been like that. And I think it's really important to just recognize it's just a job.
yeah,
And yeah, and it means nothing. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like you
yeah,
can have a hit and then you can have a flop the
yeah,
following the following track. So they need to just chill out and yeah, just get a life really. I think the most important people are doctors, nurses,
yeah.
people that are saving lives.
Yeah, you sound really down, down to the earth, down to the ground, don't you, about everything, which that's really refreshing, isn't it? Because some people aren't, are they, in the music business. Like you say, it's
No.
like an artificial bubble they're living in.
Yeah, so I performed at UK Glamour Awards literally in November 2022 and we're in the queue and in this VIP queue, and this guy literally, and I brought my dad with me, he literally jumped the queue in front of us,
Yeah.
and my dad looked at me to say, how rude. And
Hmm.
I just looked at him and say, don't worry, there's a lot of egos about. I didn't say it to him, but he could see it on my face. And
Yeah.
the guy like, oh, do you know who I am? Oh gosh,
Oh,
I'm not waiting in the queue. And I'm like, my God, there's
yeah.
people, there's people dying in Ukraine. There's all this stuff going on, and you won't even just stand in a queue. And it's the VIP queue. The other queue's like for hours. You won't
Yeah.
even stand in the queue for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You need to chill out. And then
Yeah.
he turned around and he goes, oh, I recognize you from somewhere. And I
Oh,
just went, oh yeah. And he went, oh, aren't you Fragma? And I thought, oh God,
don't
you're
worry.
so. Then the TV crew interviewed me. They went, oh, can we interview you? And I was like, yeah, no problem, yeah. And they didn't want to interview this Mr. I Love Myself. Uh,
Yeah.
and he looked at
Everybody.
me. Yeah.
Everybody
Just got
is equal at the end of the day, aren't they, Maria? And you've got to remember that I do all the time. It's nothing different. We're just people at the end of the day, and we're just doing what we're doing, aren't we?
Exactly. And, you know, it doesn't matter what. It doesn't. When you're ill and you're in hospital, you're ill.
Yeah.
I've got billionaire friends and they can't pay their way to their health. They try the best. They have the best, you know, medical team. But at the end of the day, we're all the same. So the egos have got to stay at the door, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's great
Oh,
talking to you. And we're going to keep playing your new song here at Sam's Radio.
Oh, thank you.
And we'll put it on our YouTube channel so you can show your mom, you know, say, look at this, chatting here. So I want to get on next time. Hey, what you need to do, Maria, is maybe, you know, your son said he's pretty good at the DJing. You want him to go maybe a little rap or something on one of your songs? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Or just a little inclusion somewhere, just a 5-second inclusion or 10-second or something like that.
Yeah, so we've already discussed that. Thank you so much. Yeah, he's I mean, it's him. He's like, oh, mummy, can I say something on the next song, or can I sing something on the next song? Or, and I'm like, yeah, of course you can. So, oh, good. And then he's very clever because already with the film, he's like, oh, how much money would we get, mummy, when you're in the film, and how much money would I if I sing on your song or talk on
brilliant. Kids are right on it, aren't they? And you say it as it is as well. I like that. They just say it as it is. Anyway, I wish you all the best with the new song.
Thank you. I'll have to bring him to meet you in the studio because he would love that.
Oh, yeah, they love it. Kids come in here and, oh, what's this? Oh, don't touch that. You know, it's brilliant, isn't it? Don't touch that. Oh, you've pulled that off now. Get the engineer in quick. Back in the studio. It's great fun. Anyway, it's great talking to you. We'll see you anyway soon, yeah. And if you're out touring and if you're up the Northwest, give us a shout because we'll come along and say hello. I promise.
Well, I'll be gigging high and low, so I promise I'll get probably management to let you know where I am because I don't know where I'm going to be. You know what it's like. Where are we today?
And what we'll do, as you're queuing up there, we'll push it in front of you. And do you know who I am?
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for playing my song.
Oh, we love it. Thank you, Maria. All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Sans Radio from the Fylde Coast for the Northwest and beyond.